All right, look. I had to pop on here, man. This is what we've been waiting for. KB's Corner. I'm back. Week two. KB's. It's not even week two. It's just I had to drop another segment. A lot has happened since KB's Corner week one. I'm gonna skip the intro. Get right to it. Kendrick and Drake are getting after it. I think I'm engaged. And I'm gonna tell you why. Um, I was very uninterested with it because I felt like they weren't taking it serious. I felt like it was a joke. I felt like the publicity of it all that was what really was like driving everything. But now I see it's deeper than that. Now I see it's deeper than that. And one thing I can appreciate being a music fan, if you listen to these artists and you know their catalogs, you can hear the subtlety and nuances throughout the whole history, because there's numerous moments that pop up in my head. Because now the bars are getting personal. The bars are getting personal. They took it to another competitive level with this. And it really started with the drop with Kendrick's the 616. 616, and there's a lot of different hidden meanings I've seen. A lot of different hip hop pundits and other react videos. People are saying it's the 616. There's a bunch of different meanings behind that. Obviously, the timestamp Drake always uses that on a lot of his signature tracks. 9 a.m. in Dallas, 6 p.m. in New York. There's a few of them, but he always does that like timestamp thing. 4 a.m. in Calabasas. I just thought of the top of my head, but that's his thing. So I think Kendrick, that was one of the little subtleties he threw at him at Drake, naming it 616. And there's some other shit surrounding it too. Like I read an article, OJ, that was the date of the OJ trial. Um, there's a tie there. I don't know, it was weird. There was like mad little conspiracies around the title 616. Um, you see your boy out here. I had to pull up in his shades because listen, I just heard that Drake joint. And I immediately was like, yo, let me pull out the camera. Let me pull out the camera because my thoughts, I honestly I'm still kind of stewing with the 616. Now, Drake drops the Family Matters joint. And I'm going to tell you what Drake did he did it right. Threw it, obviously, under his name, OVO stamp. There's no confusion there. We know it's coming from him. It's a real track. And say what you want. Drake was really rapping on it. I think Drake, it finally struck a nerve. Kendrick finally struck a nerve. I think it was right. I think Drake was up in this, like in the lead a little bit in the beginning. And honestly, I wasn't even like, that's when I thought it was playful. And they were like, it wasn't really like being taken serious. But then I think after push-ups dropped and then Euphoria, I think Euphoria is what really struck a nerve for Drake. Drake was like, all right, bet. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't want to be too long winded on this KB corner, but did 616 come out first? Or yeah. So really, essentially, Kendrick dropped two tracks before Drake dropped Family Matters. So I guess you could say Drake was up because he was up two and then one, and then now Kendrick's up two, and then Drake drops one. I mean, it's hard to say. It's subjective on who you really think. And that's where I brought it up. It just shows where your fandom lies on who you feel like is in the lead with this. Um, Me being a bigger Kendrick fan, honestly, I think Drake's in the lead. I think Drake's got him right now, just with Family Matters. This shit is deeper now because the bars and I didn't take enough notes to really break. I want to listen to it again. I literally listened to it two times, ran it back like five times in between listening to it once. So I still gotta let it sit a little bit. But yo, Family Matters was deep. He really he dug in his bag. I think he been reading the comments. He hear what people saying. He's like, yo, they was like, yo, I want to hear Drake really rap. Like Drake really gotta like get in his bag on this. I want to hear that like take care. Nothing was the same, Drizzy. Shit, even that hungry, so far gone, Drizzy. Yeah, he dug in. I don't care what you say, man. I'm a music junkie, diehard hip hop fan, and I know when I hear some shit. And I felt that. So yeah, I'm engaged now. I'm engaged. I'm interested to see where Kendrick takes it now, because this is big. Family Matters is big. I think this is a pivotal moment in the battle or beef to see like where the bars escalate to. Like now I want to see, because I can tell they both of them it's gotten better each drop. It's gotten a little, you know what I mean? And I think Drake really just laid it out, and it wasn't a short joint. That was about 3-4 minutes of just bars, just bar talk. Like and like yeah, he was talking some shit. He was talking some shit. So shout out to Drake, man. I'm glad he did what we need. He did what he should do. You know what I mean? They're both doing what they should do, but there's levels to it. And we got a certain expectation as listeners, as music fans, as hip hop junkies. We know the caliber of lyricists, and we know who we talking about right now. So the expectation is high. I think the fans, us as fans, we hold these guys to such high standards, but they're human. You know what I mean? And I think they both have gotten to a point where it's like, man, what more I got to prove? I think at least. Neither one of them, they could stop rapping tomorrow and they're top five. Like ever, top five. Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. Everybody involved. Well, nah, I can't say that. I'm tripping. Well, really, shit. Arguably, people would probably say Kanye. He's top five ever musically. He's in my top five, maybe 10, 100%. I got to really think about that list. Maybe that'll be another KB's corner. I'll do my it'll be like a fucking hour long breaking that down. But I don't want to get off track. My point is, I love where this battle is going, and I'm finally engaged, and I want to see where it escalates to. I hope everyone else is watching. I know I've seen it on social media. People are already sharing it, talking their shit, and I like what I see. But I had to tap in real quick. KB's Corner. See me with the shades on, legally trapping. Shout out to my boy. Got this from Scotch. This is a few summers ago too. Comfortable little jersey. Always supporting local. You know what I mean, man? It's the late night edition. You know when my glasses is on. Serving culture though, man. Eat local, the team. Shout out to everybody. Bear Banter, my brothers, Shamir, Geo Gump, Full of Frames, D-Rock Jeter, Benji's, Brody B. The team, bro. Word. Serving culture always though. Keep tapping in. KB's Corner. This is episode 2. Zooted edition. Late night. No, I had literally, I was so excited. When I heard that Drake, that I ran it back, like I said. Like you know how when you listen to something when it's fresh, just came out brand new, and you really can't get through the whole track, you run it back 30 seconds, go, what the fuck you say? Hold up. Run it back, boom, 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 get a little further, run it back. Yeah, I did that. So I gotta listen to it all the way through, let it rock, and kind of appreciate the bar work. He's definitely, like I said, he dug in his Duffy on this one. So I want to see where it goes. I want to hear Kendrick's response. And I know this is going to go crazy on social media. Probably it already is. I played it. I think it was at like 5,000 views in like 18 minutes. It had just dropped. Maybe less than that or more than that. But Yeah, you know what the vibes is, man. A lot of buzz around this, and it's a beautiful thing. But shout out to everybody tapping in. Continue to tap in. A lot more of these coming. Obviously, it's not just going to be hip hop music shit. It's going to be sports talk, random, whatever's going on in my world. I may talk about it on KB's Corner. So stay locked in if you fuck with me. And I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Love you. Serving culture, man.